Good morning. Happy Saturday to everybody. Glad to have you. So, I was just looking at my avatar and I hope it's there on the screen. I know that's a little irritating for people to watch an entire stream and there is only a blank avatar. So, I'm curious to find out if my badass honey badger is there. Um, Also, there was a baby boy, honey badger, born in Fort Myers. So, Calusa Planetarium, I would love to go, hopefully, one day. It's not that far away. And, it would be great to see a baby honey badger. They're just so adorable. They're just so fearless and tough. Even as babies, they have no fear. And, the mommies are like, okay, I need to watch over him, her, because they don't realize danger. And after a year, they're on their own. So when they're solitary animals, they do their thing. So just want to welcome everybody who is here. If you're out in your gardens today, make sure you are using the proper soil and fertilizers and just growing those vegetables and fruits for your family. Let's start to be more like self-sufficient um, and maybe even bring take some apples and oranges, over to your neighbor or make a blueberry pie for them. I mean, let's really get to know each other. How many of you know your neighbors? Yeah, exactly. Probably not many, unless you live out in the forestry area somewhere and there's just, barely any people out there and you have to drive quite a long ways to get anywhere. So, yeah, you might want to get to know people where you live in that situation. So, just wanted to come on here and tell everybody I hope you have a great day. And I finally got some airtime. Yeah, it seems like people just, they continue the drama all throughout the night. And if everybody could please go over to my community post and vote. It is regarding Authority Check, aka the shit show, and some concerns I have about his kickoff game. So, if you guys want to just head on over there and just read what I have said about that, and give me your opinions. If you vote, please comment as well, just so that I know kind of where everybody stands with the opinion I have, and maybe I'm way off, but I have great intuition, and my intuition is telling me that when I listen more to people, I gather more information about them and their character and their intentions. We're not all bad people. There's a lot of good people who have a little bit of bad, and there's a lot of bad people who have a little bit of good in them. So if we can kind of keep that in mind, then people don't seem that bad. However, there's probably a group of people online with whom, if I'd met in real life, I would have either gave them the whooping ass of their lifetime, or I would have just simply ignored them completely. That's how I feel about that. There's a lot of people on here that I do a no contact as if it were an HO. People do that stuff like in real life. It's so stupid. All the shit people are doing in real life is so stupid. They're so bored. They're trying to fit in. They're trying to up, the last person's troll, for the simple fact of just standing out and trying to get attention. And this person sent the pizzas. This person did the swatting, and then they look cool. How cool is that? What if it happened to them? Would they think it's cool? No, they would have a freaking army out trying to go after somebody. So the whole targeting thing with people that I've seen online is really weak. It's really cowardly. And it's also to the point where they just kind of find themselves lost. Very lost people are the ones who are picking targets. They are just lost. They're bored. And, it comes to the point where karma is real And it comes to the point where it will happen. So treat other people like how you want to be treated. And I get it. You want to get your donations. You want to get, you want to make the money. You want to get the views. You want to get the popularity. I understand all of this. Okay. I've been through all of this. I've been through it all. Okay. You're speaking to somebody who has been doing this for a very long time. And I've had some really good experiences and I've had some really shitty experiences online. But I'm just here to tell you, what you give is what you'll get. So just remember that. And shout out to my friends and family in real life. Shout out to the cool people online. I used to have members when I was monetized, but because I played a astral projection video, which was just like meditation type of a video, I got demonetized. I did try to fight it. However, they said that I didn't give enough information. I was just like, you know what? This is just too much. There's so much nefariousness that goes on people's streams. And then they're going to look at me like, you're bad. We're taking your money away. You don't deserve anything from us. And it's like, wow. Okay. What about this whole thing about like a copyright warning? But no, a whole strike and a demonetization. So I'm not upset or anything, just bewildered or it's just confusing about how YouTube operates because they're not fair across the board whatsoever. And I don't know for sure, but I don't think there's actually real people behind all these decisions that are being made. I don't think so, buddies. So I don't have ill will for people today. I really don't. I just choose to not participate in any interaction with certain people, no matter where I go. Because, believe it or not, since we have inserted ourselves in this sector of the internet where the big-time trolls lurk and reside, we have gotten to know people, and you can either change your freaking name or you can be bold and go as your name, regardless of any past anything. But you will see people with whom you know everywhere you go. I mean, unless you're going into like a news live and you're, one of 200,000 people in the chat, then yeah, maybe we won't see somebody we know. But if you're going over to, I don't know, King Trolls or Andy Cruz or Rebel, I mean, obviously you're going to see people like Rebels. And I'm going to let you guys know, Rebel is the most popular person in this sector. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that her name there in the chat there, buddy, unless that's really you, I don't know. So that's why it's hard to tell. It could actually be that person and they're going in as their real name or not. So it's hard to tell. And there's actually no perfect way to be able to decipher between things like that. Sorry to say, guys. I do my best, and so do my moderators. And I think they do a hell of a job on a daily basis, or whenever I go live. So, yeah, just taking a stroll, going on a little trip, and trying to wake up, my coffee. I did quit caffeine for like 4 months, and it was great. I had actually more energy, but then I was like, just 1 cup won't hurt me. And now I'm on it again. On it, like it's a drug. Caffeine is considered a drug. It's like, okay, if you're an alcoholic, you're not going to go, just 1 beer after 20 years of sobriety. Let me just have 1 beer. It really generally doesn't work that way. You kind of pick up where you left off, and you continue with your debacles. So just steer clear of that and steer clear from these toxic people, because what they'll do is they treat you like shit, and then they lure you back in with some kind of an apology or a charm or whatever it is. So beware of that. And also the gaslighting. Guys, watch gaslight things from the 1940s. That's the origination of the word. And, basically, you guys know what it means. I think people are misusing it, but I'm not sure. Kind of, they are. And what it does mean, hold on. I know they did. Yeah, Elon Musk is a son of a bitch. People were just sitting around having their coffee and donuts and just not, working extremely like he wanted. Back to this. So yeah, that's just it's just one of those, situations where I totally forgot what I was talking about, and that's what happened just now. See, you watched me get distracted, and then I wanted to go back to what I was talking about, but I have no idea what it was. I think it was about coffee. Then it was about alcohol. Yeah, so abstain. Oh yeah, and then it was about people. Abstaining from toxic people. I'm definitely a topic tosser. I have that ability to throw out topics for people to discuss, and I do the same for myself. So here we go. And then I started talking about gaslighting. Okay. So gaslighting is trying to make the other person feel like they're at fault or that they are crazy, and then it takes the heat off of themselves. So in the movie, the husband would just totally make it as if his wife were totally mental, out of her mind, and he would claim to lose things. He would claim to lose his watch, and she's like, I didn't see it anywhere. They're in a public place. They're at a concert. And he's like, I don't see my watch anywhere. Do you have it? No, I don't have it. And he makes such a big deal. He's like, well, I don't. She's like, I don't know. And it's such a big deal. And then all of a sudden she just starts breaking down, and he takes her out, making her look crazy. So that's gaslighting. And if you're doing it to hurt somebody else. And a lot of people want to do that. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt people at all, intentionally nor unintentionally. And if I unintentionally hurt somebody, please let me know. Also, don't take things personally. All right? If somebody does hurt you and they never apologize, then take it as, well, that's just them. That's just how they were feeling that day. They say you were treating me this way. And then kind of, gauge it from there, whether you want to continue a friendship with that person or not. But never take anything personally. Really. It'll save you a lot of heartaches if you just let things roll off your back. However, if you're immersed in this drama, it will get to you. And you will eventually break down. It will happen. It's almost as bad, if not worse, than isolation and how crazy that can make you. So, yeah, get your head out of the gutter and just, start looking toward positive things in your life. It's very important to do that. I really think so. So, anyway, thank you for listening and showing up, and I appreciate it. I'm going to shut this down and focus on my day. But anyways, yeah, great. Hit the like, come again. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.